Hey guys, and welcome to Ardent Sports, and here I am with Brett Barrett, Road to the Show, episode 15. I'm looking to do at least an hour to an hour and a half long stream, depending on where game completion puts us. And I lost the filter, I guess you could call it, on my microphone. It's here in my room somewhere. I just haven't found it. So you'll just have to deal with the little bit of static for the time being, so I apologize about that in advance. And as I see, we have Johnny Talk Sports already in here in probably record time. Let's get right into it.
A pitcher receives kudos
And I just
from
realized
his coach
that
after a memorable appearance.
it looks like that's going to be the exact same start that I did yesterday, because apparently it didn't save for whatever reason. So I'm half tempted to just simulate through that one, just because I literally did this exact start yesterday. Hell, we'll do it again. Why not? Maybe I can do better. Not allow a hit in the first inning. So, Johnny, you got about 3 weeks or so of streams between Brett Barrett and some other things as well.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look
Yep,
for
I'm on a
number
National League
6
team, Johnny,
right
so
after
unless
this.
I'm in American League Park, I'm batting.
Tyler Anderson will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Striding into the
Leading off
box,
for the Rockies,
DJ LeMahieu.
second
They'll lead things
baseman,
off here in the bottom half of the
DJ
first.
LeMahieu.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into
Because that's how
this
baseball works,
afternoon,
Johnny.
fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, there we go.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on
Batting
Charlie
second,
Black. He's
right
really had a
fielder,
heck of a year in the power
David
categories,
Dahl.
slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
1-2 now.
I
Guys,
bet
this was a
LB
team
would
that
get
looked
no hitter
shaky
against
prior
Tiger
to the
Films.
start of this winning streak. What's
I don't know
allowed them
about
to
that.
get hot lately?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason.
Batting
Strong
third,
starting rotation,
center
a
fielder,
lineup that doesn't quit.
Charlie
The guys seem to
Blackmon.
really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I think you could,
And
what, get a no-hitter
fastball
against
just
Tiger
a bit
Films?
high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He'll try again, 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hit down the third baseline. Moran gloves it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
I would love to know how that's a
This looked
hit.
like
If
one
anything,
of
that should be a
those
throwing
easy
error.
1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs.
Yeah, no
but now
shit.
we see traffic at first.
Waved at and
Think about
missed,
it. The
and he's
baseball
behind
games,
0-2.
Jake or Andy are always
This is what
first.
every pitcher likes to
Regina's
have.
last no matter what
And
they
we'll
do.
have to leave it there as this is
The
strike
football
3,
series, they
and
picked
that
their
will
teams for crying
retire
out loud
the
before the season even started. Bobby, of all people,
At the
Bobby
plate,
picked Tim
Bradford
Tebow.
lining
Hello.
up. He did not play last night, but clearly back
Don't
in
get
the
me wrong,
starting
they're
lineup for
entertaining
this
as
one.
hell. But, for
Swung on,
example, I
missed
don't
with
think
the first
Regina
strike.
is that bad at
I
making a
can't
free
imagine
throw.
he was sitting on fastball at his neck.
I
right
agree
there.
she's that bad
He's
at
gonna
making
have
a-
to
or
lower
at
his
making
sights
a
if
field
he's gonna
goal.
have any chance.
Second pitch is foul right
Yeah,
at
you
the
told me,
plate.
Johnny.
He's behind now 0-2.
Because I didn't respond, and I didn't see it.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high
I'm
up
sorry,
there in
but
range,
if the fucking
ability to go in the
if
hole and
anybody
make
in the
long
MLB
throw
makes a
across the
trade
diamond,
within the
look
next
for him to have a big impact on
2
defense.
days, 3 days actually,
Ready with the first pitch.
I will
Here
be
it
genuinely surprised. And
Popped him
honestly,
up.
that's a dick move if they do, to trade someone either 2 days
comes.
before,
And
the
he'll
day
stay with
before,
it to
or the day
put it
of
away
Christmas.
as they get their
That's a
man here
dick
for the
move.
second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball called for strike 2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I
on
know.
the knuckle curve, and the inning
You know
is
that's not
over.
real money, right? Because you're
3 up,
uprooting
3
someone's
down
family
for Colorado.
within
We'll move to the
48
third
hours
with
of
no
Christmas.
score.
Why would you want to do, like, no. I mean, if you want to make the trade before
Now the famous Red Rock
Christmas or on
formations
Christmas,
found
sure.
here in Colorado.
But don't tell the
Welcome
player
back
until
to
after.
daytime
I
baseball in
mean, that
Denver.
is terrible.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left.
Figures.
McMahon's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And when in the next
Now
minute,
at
I'm
the
going to see a
plate,
question
Tony
from Johnny
Walters.
asking why I
Let's
see
look to
why I
get
see
something
him
going
first
here
pitch.
in this scoreless ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tony Walters has retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
No, that was probably legit.
Stepping in now, Tyler Anderson.
No, and it wasn't a window. It was a glass picnic table.
Fastball, and it's 0-1.
By the way, I'm almost positive that's probably the reason why Ankit isn't there anymore, because rumor has it he refused to pay Bobby back. Because Bobby
Ground
paid
ball
for it.
left side. Moran scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4.
I think it could be.
And
I mean, I don't know, because obviously I don't know anyone personally. I mean, I talked to a lot on occasion.
He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far?
I think a lot of it is because they say this every single
100%
time they move
of his
fields,
first
so I
pitches
guess we
have
don't
been
really know
for
how true it
strikes.
is.
Hit to short. Throw to first.
The field's just
is
reserved
in time for the first out.
for first times at a time.
Standing
You know,
in,
sometimes
Charlie
field days,
Blackman.
sometimes you know, different things go on. Like
Blackman
I
is
remember
behind
when
0-1.
Jeter
Just one hit
and
apiece for both of these
Spidey
clubs.
both got injured. I forget. I think it was a game 36 of the on-season series. When they both got injured, they had to switch fields
Stays alive,
because
still 0-2.
of a car show that was going on, and it was when they switched fields that both
Here
Spidey
comes another
and Jeter
0-2.
got injured.
And
Jeter
he
wasn't
fouls this one off.
so much of an injury as it was a seizure, but.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in,
Shortstop.
Trevor Story comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drops in.
Honestly, though,
strike
I'm not
to
a
start
fan of the
at-bat, nothing in
field they're
1.
playing at now, to be honest.
Popped him up. Maxwell waits on it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. And now it's the Pirates pitcher,
The pitcher,
Brett
number
Barrett. He
14.
got on top of one. It was
Brett
a ground out victim
Barrett.
last time. First delivery to him on the way. There's a shot out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Exactly. That's part of the reason why I don't like it.
Striding in once again,
Center
Charles
fielder number
Chadwick.
6, Charles Chadwick.
Ready with the 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. He's got
Oh,
a
why did I
hurry.
do that?
A tag for 1. Striding in, Bradford
Leading off for
Robinette.
the
He'll
Rockies.
start things out here in a
Left
tie
fielder.
ball game.
This game is
Bradford
rolling right
Robinette.
along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now it's
Max Kepler on the Rockies?
Pop out in foul
Interesting.
territory his first time
Max
through.
Kepler.
Hit on the ground to third.
Third baseman's getting some work this inning.
Throw on to first takes care of him.
Hey Johnny, what are your
Quick
thoughts
outs to start
on
the home
Puig,
fifth.
Kemp, and
Into
Wood
the box
going to the
now,
Reds?
Ryan
You
McMahon.
think they would play all games in one day
Number
because half those
24.
people are in high
Ryan
school?
McMahon.
Like Jake, Derek, Gabe, Spidey is definitely not in high school. Spidey's like in his 20s.
First pitch of the at bat
So,
on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I don't think that they play them all in one day.
Well,
I
he's
think they
done a
definitely
great
more
job
play them
on
on
the
the
hill
weekends than
throughout this
anything.
game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
But I definitely
especially
would think that they.
when it's not-
I know for a
Threw
fact
it
that they play
right
at
past
least
him,
2
a
games a
swing
day
and
because I
a miss
remember
at the
watching like a
gas, and
behind the
that
scenes
ends
type
the
thing,
inning.
and they were filming stuff
Now
like
at the
in between
plate, Tony
games.
Walters
So
Leading
I
off
know for a
for the
fact
Rockies.
that
Here in this one.
they definitely play at least 2
Early delivery
games.
to him
When
off
they
the
play.
way. And that
That's
one
why, like, a
stayed
lot of
too
the
low,
time you'll
apparently.
see the games and they're wearing the
Walters
exact same
tends
thing.
to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
I've been 9 strikeouts already. I just realized. Holy shit.
So here now's the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. He's
The
0 for
pitcher,
1
number
after grounding
44.
out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Anderson.
Yep, he has. I don't know if you heard my question, Johnny, but what do you think about Puig, Kemp, and Wood getting traded to the Reds?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He pulls
That's
this
a hit.
one into right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today.
What is that, 2 hits I've allowed? Yeah.
Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position.
True, but at least their team's a little more exciting now. Not necessarily good, but they're at least a little more
Both teams
exciting.
with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle.
I always struggle to remember who's in that division. It's Cubs, Cardinals, Reds, Brewers, and Pirates.
Anderson
so
first with 1 away.
I don't know. The Pirates
still
aren't really impressing me.
Chadwick
They don't really have all that much. Like, their pitching's okay. You know, Archer probably number 2, Tyone number 1. They're talking about trading Cervelli, so at that rate, who's their catcher? God only knows. Josh Bell, he's good. Josh Harrison, he's gone. Well, more than likely. Polanco's still there. Marte, I believe, is still there. So, I don't know. Pittsburgh hasn't really shown me too much. They gave up a lot of talent to get Archer, and Archer turned out to be really shitty. So,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What's Fireball's favorite? I don't know.
Away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's his favorite cheese? You know, Robert Shortstein and I are going to go to Chick-fil-A after the game, and then we're going to go to Disneyland. That's his favorite cheese.
And that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Brett Barrett. He'll try to
Why am I always
follow
up and nobody on
double
this?
in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line drive.
Maybe.
That's going to be
That's dropping.
trouble.
Another double for Double B.
Around first, he's digging for second.
It's another double.
And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charles Chadwick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Just like that, and my team's leading run.
Give your team the lead in the late
Shorty
innings,
is the one that's with Sierra now, right? Yes.
Especially when you start to score.
Why are you asking me all these Dodger film questions like I know them?
When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing by Blackman, and it's hammered to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
That just jumped off the bat.
Up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that
definitely not.
Doesn't mean anything anymore.
I'd be their #1 fan if I watched every game ever uploaded like 50 times.
Power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I was his #1 fan when he went to Dodger games and filmed the Dodger games.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
We know he's
I would
probably
not
still
say that I am
thinking
their
about
number
that
one fan
game-tying
overall.
home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
This one's down to third.
Third baseman getting more work.
Throw in
Almost took
time
my
at
head
first
off.
for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Just want to take a second here.
Max Kepler.
Okay, so it wasn't as close as it looked, but it was pretty damn close. Oh, that's thumbnail worthy. Let's just focus on Barrett. Right about there. Change the depth of field. And screenshot that. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. Do you think Andy is that weird? Probably.
He's ready. Here's the first.
Again with all the Dodger Films questions.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Leading
It's
off
been
for
an
the Rockies.
0-for-2 effort for him to
Third
this point.
baseman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Looking to send him packing again.
And
And
he gone.
struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate,
Now batting,
flailing all over the
catcher,
place. Now that's his
Tony
6th strikeout
Walker.
of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And quickly there are 2 away.
Your
Raimel
attention,
Tapia
please.
will pinch hit here,
Pinch
and
hitting
he's
for
the
the
potential
Rockies.
tying run.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I don't know, but you and your freaking Snapchats of this food and then slut. I want to know why, but at the
Swing
same
and a
time I really
liner.
don't.
Foul. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Rockies 1.
Your
Elias
attention,
Diaz
please.
will try to get his
Pinch
club a
hitting for
little
the
9th
Pirates.
inning insurance. as
Number
he
What?
brings back
22,
to pinch hit, leading
Elias
things off here.
Diaz.
Bullshit. And then we
Several
lost.
Good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top
incredibly
player of the
pissed.
game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle.
I am
Couldn't get the
so
toughest
incredibly
one of them all,
pissed.
a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Rockies seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Scott Oberg earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. B.J. Coleman permitted 6 earned
As long as I didn't get
runs
the loss,
to
which
come
I know I
across
didn't.
in the losing effort.
The
So
final
that just
line
about
score
does
for
it.
the
Oh, well,
Dr.
I had a
Rosenhan,
good
please,
game.
Zach, and our
That's all that
entire
matters.
crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
7 runs,
You've been watching
7
MLB
hits,
The Show. For
no
more,
errors.
make your way on over to the
I think I had a strikeout in every inning except the 6th. So 8 innings. Nope, I did not get the L, so I'll take it. My ERA should still be pretty decent. It might be up a little, but not too bad. .70. I'll take it. Sorry that I keep coughing. I'm getting over being sick.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
All right, Padres.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since
And
2001,
now your
PNC Park in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh
Game 1 of this
Pirates.
4-game set straight ahead between the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brett Barrett will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Leading
Coming
off
to
for
the
San
plate
Diego,
now, Greg Garcia.
Shortstop,
And we are set
Greg
for baseball
Garcia.
here this evening. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. The manager before the game, he's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Uh-oh. Come on, Barrett, stay in. Okay.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson
He had a
Profar and the
homer
Padres,
ball
I don't
game
hate it.
yesterday
The
afternoon.
left fielder, number 20.
Starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Profar.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barrett, only 20 years old. He was selected in the 27th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a
So it
ticket
looks like
tonight
Barrett has
came to
settled
see
in
one
rather
thing,
nicely
and
after
that's the
getting
guy out
hit
of
with
the
that
mound.
comebacker,
But I'll tell you what, from an offensive
which he also got the out on,
standpoint,
which is
this
even
is
more
what
impressive.
you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive the ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And come on,
Still
let's
a
get the
ball and
strikeout.
2 strikes.
Batter's
See, we
going
got
to
a
have
couple
to
people in
find a
here.
way
What's
to
going on?
regroup right there. That caught too much of
Glad
the
he can
plate.
join us
He
tonight.
knew it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
He gone.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres.
Leading out for the
Will
Padres,
Myers. He'll lead
the
it
right
off here to
fielder, number
begin the
4.
second.
Drop some comments. Let's
Will
talk baseball. Let's talk.
Myers.
Let's just talk. Whatever you guys want to talk about.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Will
and that's
Myers
the
is
first out.
gone.
Digging in now
Michael
for San
Franco.
Diego.
Batting
Michael
back.
Franco.
Third baseman, number 8, Michael
Chopped toward the
Franco.
second baseman. Backhanded.
Here you go.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
See, I feel like there should be more
digging
errors
in
than
now,
hits.
Hunter Renfroe.
Batting
First
second.
shot for him here
Center
with a
fielder,
runner at
number
first
10.
now and 1 away.
Hunter Renfroe.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really
Hunter
never want to
Renfroe is
put
out of
yourself
there.
in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there.
Yeah, well,
Hunter
second.
Renfroe
At this
goes
rate.
down
Second
for out
baseman.
number 2
We had a no-hitter
in the top
since,
half.
I think, what, July?
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Franco is off at first with 2 away. Good breaking
August,
ball that
maybe.
time in for a strike. Line
Oh,
drive,
come
fair
on.
ball down the line. So now
Great.
they'll have
So they
runners
have to
on
get
the
an
corners
out.
with 2 away.
In order to keep a run from
Well, you
scoring.
see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider
Batting eight.
up out of
Didn't
the zone.
WWE have a
hit for a
no-hitter
bullet
in the
for a
pros
base hit.
before?
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to
I know he
pop
did
out
in-
above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies
In the
that it's
minors,
gonna
which
be
is still
something
technically
breaking. That
considered
was actually
professional
a
baseball.
slider, so nice job by the offensive
I
player.
don't
Not
know
only
that he had
recognizing-
one.
And
in
the
the
throw
major
is in
leagues,
time
so.
to get him to retire the side. Leave a digging in, Luis
Leading out for the
Ramirez.
Padres,
9,
pitcher,
1, and 2 due up.
Luis Ramirez.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and it's
I'm
not
honestly
often
surprised a
you
guy
see
can chase
a guy
like
like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Greg Garcia.
Up next for the Padres,
As he'll go after the
Shortstop,
first pitch to him and comes
Greg
up empty. It's strike
Garcia.
1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the
Beautiful.
bat for the second out. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1
the
for
left
him here
fielder,
in this
number
one.
22, Jurickson Profar.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point.
Have you thought about trading WB to a contender? I cannot control when
0-2 home.
Barrett gets traded. It's not like in
Popped him up.
2K where you can just request a trade and,
Side.
oh, hey,
He's
you're
there to
traded.
make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across
I would
here
love
this
to get
half
traded
of
off
the
of
inning.
Pittsburgh, especially
We'll
if I'm
head now
going
to
to
the
a
home
winning
half
team.
of inning number 3. And we
However,
are
I
tied,
cannot
0-0.
control that, so we'll just have to ride out the wave and see what happens.
Stepping into the box, Brett
Leading
Barrett.
off for the
He'll get
Pirates.
us going in the home half of
Pitcher,
inning number 3.
Brett Barrett.
I mean, I can request a trade. It's just it's
Ready
not a
with the
guarantee that I
first
get
pitch.
traded.
Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Yeah, and that is through into
I can
right.
request it all I
And
want.
not
It's
what
just,
you
like I
want
said,
to
it's
do on
not
the
a
mound is
guarantee.
he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Center fielder number 6.
Now to the
And
plate,
honestly, I feel like
Charles
when I get the
Chapman.
opportunity,
got called out on strikes his last time through.
I feel like I will request a trade, but like I said,
Got him on
with
the
this
good
being, I think,
slider
my
there.
first
Swung
season,
on and missed
it's
as he's
a
down on
very,
strikes for the second time tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there.
unlikely chance
Sometimes
that
as a
I
pitcher, you
get
can
traded.
get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Coming to the
First
plate
baseman,
now,
number
Christian
2.
Reyes. He'll try to
Christian
follow up the
Reyes.
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging a soft
I
liner,
honestly don't know.
and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odell McKinley.
right
He
fielder,
got on
number
top of one and was a
00.
ground-out victim
Odell
last time.
McKinley.
A pause and the 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is
Leading off
in.
for
First
San
time
Diego.
up, he went down looking.
First baseman.
This game is
Eric
rolling right along as
Hosmer.
we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's cut on and missed.
Let's say my
0-1.
average is
Still all
432.
zeros
I'm not
in the
sure
run
what's
column here in the fourth inning.
Maybe it was
Dan,
0
does this
against
continue,
a
or
certain
does somebody
specific
score
type
here?
of
I
pitcher.
think this
maybe?
continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are
Which if that's the
throwing
case,
very
then it's
well,
not
throwing
anymore,
strikes,
but-
having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole
The
hitter,
right fielder,
Will
number
Myers.
4.
He'll look to bounce back
Will
after striking out
Myers.
his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able
Damn.
to keep his hands back a little bit, he might
I
have
tried.
been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Stepping in, Michael Franco.
Third baseman
Ready
number
to
8.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Miguel Franco.
And he swings
On
on
double
top
play
of
to get
one
out of
here
it.
and chops it foul right at home plate. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Left side. That's through for
Not
a
like
base
that.
hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes
How about
right there. Nice job
the
by the
center fielder,
offensive player. Just to
Hunter
battle.
Renfroe.
0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Drilled to first. He's got it. Echeverria for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. A base
The
hit in
batter
his
number
first
14.
trip.
Second baseman.
I highly
Nick
doubt that.
Ahmed.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Leading off the inning, Luis Torrens. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Torres.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Ramirez.
Pitcher,
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. In now, Greg Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Padres nothing. Digging in, Brett Barrett. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brett Barrett.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I mean, I was hoping I'd at least
Great
get a
job
hit.
to stick with
I
it
think
here
it's
as he
gonna be a
gets the
triple, but I
first
thought
out of the
I'd get a hit.
inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the
So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar. He'll start the inning and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first.
What's the problem with it, Johnny?
This is foul for the first strike.
What's the problem with it?
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
You realize I'm not going to hit a home run, right?
Ready now, Eric
Now
Hosmer.
batting, the
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
The 1-2.
Johnny, I have like 5 power.
Ground, but it gets foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Eric Hosmer
right
sent
fielder,
packing
number
for
4,
out number 2 in the 6th.
Myers.
0-1, here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-2. fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
Yeah,
He's going to miss
like
over
out of a
the
99
hardest
power
plate at some
rating,
point.
I have like
Fouled
5.
off. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they could
He was pissed. He threw his bat.
So he got him swinging. Michael Franco goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Nice job there taking
Do
care
it
of the
again.
leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially
Johnny,
this
oh
late,
my God,
getting
you
that
saved
first
my
run
guy
inning
back.
is so important. It changes the whole
I appreciate the
complexion of the
confidence,
inning,
but
so
come
that
on.
was a big out.
Let's be a little
Nothing
realistic
in
here.
one count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Brett Barrett. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and
There, you
he's
happy?
really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Yo, Johnny, how come I'm not seeing Brett Barrett on your
Settling in
Snapchat
now,
story?
Luis
Leading
Torres.
off for the
Huh?
He
What's
went
up with
down
that?
on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Okay, without
First pitch
slot would be
coming,
nice.
here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Number
Carlos
20.
Asuaje will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Two and two, the count to Asuaje.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that
Dude, you
he's
have a
making
slut
him
problem.
throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch. Kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the
Where is it,
first
Johnny?
baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Up
Greg
next for the
Garcia.
Padres.
He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not
Greg
alone.
No,
Garcia.
he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now. Just go to one guy in the bull.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. He was sat
Hitting
down
out for
on
San
strikes
Diego.
in his last at
The
bat.
left fielder, number 22, Jurickson
First delivery
Profar.
to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
So then don't put slut on it. Oh my God. Is it that hard?
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Like, is it that hard to not
I
write
gotta
4
say,
letters?
his command of the corners in this start has been
Just put
pretty
Brett Barrett or
exceptional.
something
He's
like that.
mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped him up. Maxwell is under it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now. Eric Hosmer
next for the
could really
Padres.
use a knock here.
First
0 for
baseman,
3 in the game
Eric
so far.
Hosmer.
Chopped weakly to the left. Echeverria takes it in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Oof. Johnny, what are you talking? What are you even talking about?
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound.
Your
And he's
attention,
looking to
please.
the bullpen here, so
Now
it would
pitching for
appear
the
that's
Pirates,
all for his starter
number
time.
50,
Hector Neris
Hector
takes the ball now
Neris.
in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And I was relieved again. At least we
Wow,
won this
that's a
time.
rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully
Oh
well.
my God,
It's a
Johnny,
shame
you have
one of them had
a
to
weird
lose
ass
this game.
obsession.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brett Barrett wins his 3rd of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Luis Ramirez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark
Here now is our
DeRosa,
final
Dan
line score
Plesac, and our
tonight
entire
for the
crew, I'm
victorious
Matt
Tigers.
Vasker.
Oh my God. All right. How do I want to do this? You know what? We're gonna move over to the Brett Barrett hitting road to the show. So Johnny, you'll get to see your first look at that.
With nothing left to do but await his fate.
So I
this
already did
young
the
hopeful
rookie showcase
receives
and
a
all that crap.
check-in from his former high
So,
school coach,
now we're
who's
gonna
been
see.
acting as his advisor through the process.
Watch me get drafted to the Pirates.
With the 9th pick, the Baltimore Orioles
Nope,
select
the Orioles.
the second baseman from the Central Region.
Interesting. That actually might be the fast track to the show. I don't hate it.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, This player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major
I honestly would have like probably shit myself if this Brett Barrett was drafted to the
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
like had he been drafted by the Pirates, but I kind of like the fact that he was drafted by the Orioles. Just change of scenery. In fact, I don't think I've ever had a Road to the Show player drafted by the Orioles before, so I kind of like it. All right, let's get some stuff going here. Oh, I wasn't done. We'll leave those alone for now. And no, I'm not. Johnny, where'd you go? Johnny actually left. That's so weird that I can't select the other socks anymore. Oh well. Let's go in quick and give me the diamond socks. And here we go. I know Johnny is gone, at least for now, but hopefully he will come back and witness some Brett Barrett hitting Road to the Show. It's all hitting and fielding.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is
Playing for the Bowie Bay Sox, or Bowie Bay Sox. I think it's Bowie. I believe it's Bowie.
Call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's
Get the shirt
hopefully.
And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second. Now at the plate, number 12, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year.
Number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again. Number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Base hit,
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
RBI.
The runner scores from second. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hernandez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in now, Joseph, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And to hold the lead, here's the delivery. That's popped up. Number 5, shading to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. The Senators lead it 2-1. Standing in, number 18. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch counts.
Throw got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Stepping into the box, number 12. Hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway.
That's
left.
a home run.
This is carrying well.
Dinger
out of
heist.
Here. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
At the plate, Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Left fielder, number 12.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box, number 12. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes.
Now batting.
They'll be looking for something
Center
to
fielder.
drive into the gap and there he goes towards second. High in the air out to center field. Cannon moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Joseph.
Now
no
batting.
hits in 3 tries
Number
so far.
64.
Down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded.
All right, so we're going to play this series, and then I'm probably going to call it a stream.
Time for minor league. So striding in, number 12. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's right, I was.
Squared that one up just a little late. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Now batting, Austin Hayes.
Now batting,
he scored after
center
reaching on
fielder,
a walk in his first at-bat.
Hayes.
The 3-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall.
See ya.
But he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
And you can see why they love this guy.
Ready for another chance?
The
Number
batter,
5.
number
1 for
5.
1 after a single his first time up. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite. So striding forward now, number 12. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. The relay throw.
Yeah, that
third,
probably
and
my
he's
best
out.
decision.
But
But
3 men do cross the plate on the play.
that's okay.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into.
Once again,
Leading
Gabe
off for
Hannon
Harrisburg.
comes into this at
Center
bat 0
fielder,
for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with the ground. Now in the box,
batting,
number 12.
number
He
12.
doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Boschel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that
See ya.
swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the
Hernandez.
Senators.
No hits to this
Left
point.
fielder, number 12.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Now batting,
number 12.
number
and he's got a
12.
shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 11-1.
Bowie, I just heard. That's how it's pronounced.
Striding
Bowie.
into the box,
The batter,
Bowie
number
base
12.
house.
Number
Runner in
12.
scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
It
Cannon
might drop,
on
but
the
it's,
move,
nope, it's not gonna.
and the
Damn.
inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We've played 8 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 16-1.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was
Hey guys,
on
I thought some people would
fumes
get
at
back
the
in on
end
this,
there,
but
he found a way to
apparently
get it
not.
done.
So I think I'm going to call it here.
16-2
Also, I
in
have some stuff I got to
tonight's
do
game.
anyway.
Bowie
So,
jumped out to an
thank you all for
early
tuning
lead
in.
first
And for
never
those of you who
looked
watch this
back.
later, thank you guys for
Chris
watching.
Lee
Be sure to
earns
like,
his
comment,
first
subscribe,
win
share,
of
hit
the
that
season.
notification bell.
Sharp
It is the
couldn't
number
work
one
out
to
in
help
the
the channel.
third
Download
inning,
Story
taking the
Fire.
loss.
And I
So
will be
that's a
talking to you guys
wrap
later.
for us here
Peace out.
tonight. For my partners in the booth.